to the passion of today's youth who are fighting for a greener future. So let's hear from Kenyans across generations as they go head to head.
I understand that it exists. I understand that it's a serious issue, and I understand that it should not be sidelined.
Climate change. This is basically the climate taking a different turn.
Climate change is the change of pattern of weather. So climate change for me, I understand. Like before, we used to get like December, it will be shiny. The other time it will be raining, but now changing the way we used to know.
The global warming is a problem. We have messed up the environment, and now we are paying dearly because it's getting really, really excessive.
It's affecting us mostly through pollution and of the environment, cutting of the trees. So we need to plant more trees so that we can accommodate that climate change.
The younger people say that the older generation did not act enough to prevent climate change.
Older generation did their best. They planted trees. I mean, they were working on everything. The fossil fuels, which is a bigger problem now, wasn't a problem that time.
I think taking care of the environment for the sake of reducing climate change is an actually big issue that has been under prioritized by governments, by everyone else.
The developed countries are not interested in changes. Look at now, the Americans have chosen a president who's trying to get out of the Paris Accord. I mean, he's more interested in money than saving the economy, saving the environment.
Would you still push for quick action on climate change?
Absolutely. I think it's very pretentious to say that we're hesitant to move on the issue of climate change quick because of the jobs of people, when each and every day the actions that we do are contributing to the very same climate change that we don't want to eradicate, supposedly because people lose their jobs. I think as long as there's a renewable way, there's a better way to go, people will always find new opportunities in new industries.
We need to move away from fossil fuels, go to renewable energy, electricity, stuff. But if we go back to fossil fuels, that's a disaster. It's going to be a bigger problem.
As human beings, have to take the responsibilities. When you cut one tree, you have to plant 4. Instead of cutting one, we don't plant one. So it's now everybody's role to take the responsibility of the climate change.
As an individual, what are you doing to contributing to saving the planet and conserving the environment?
I'm doing a lot of agriculture at home, planting a lot of trees, and trying to make sure that I don't dispose the waste anyhow.
I do love going to talk to young people to tell them that whenever they see a place that is barren, haina miti, haina anything of that sort, basically them planting at...
I try not to litter on the street. Just anything that is in your control that you can do to save the planet should be done. If everyone does their 1%.
That's what Kenyans are doing. But what are media channels at